Howdy gamers, Keith Hershey here from Ominous Glow Games. So, you've heard about ShadowDark RPG, and you're curious about where to start. What options do you have available? Well, where to start? So you go to arcanelibrary.com where you can purchase the books or PDFs, whichever you prefer. And they do have some quick start guide that has a very slimmed down version of the rules that you can get, or you can get a little pamphlet of it. I don't have one of those handy. Or you could buy one of these nice, cool copies of the book. This is the standard version here. There's also a premium version, which sounds like they're pretty hard to get. I think there's like a reprinting going on where you get this nice, cool premium edition. Basically, the books are the same. They look different, but all the rules are the same. So you start off, get the rules, and in this game, this is all you need to get started. But people like options. All right, so what other options do we have available? Well, if you're a DM and you like DM screens, he sells an awesome little DM screen, and it's a small version of it. So that way you can easily look over it and play with it. So here it goes. I have some pretty cool information on the other side. And let me hold up her books are, I think this is considered, I think like A5 Digest or something like that. So you can see the books are the same there. Let me grab a regular book here so you can kind of get an idea. Grab this one here. Oh yeah, this is a cool book. So here's a regular size book here, one by Guy Slanders. So you could see, the size difference of the book. So it's pretty cool. It's nice and small. I kind of like this size, believe it or not. So we got that. All right. So we looked at the core books. There's the DM screen. She also has available some pre-generated cards, character cards. So they have a portrait on one side of some characters, and all the information's ready to go. In this packet, I think there's like 12 in here. So if you're running a game or a one-shot and you want to try it out, and your players are not fully invested in it, and so you just grab a pack of pre-generated cards, core rule book, have people look through, find one that they like, bam, there you go. Let's see, what else do we got here? Dang it. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, speaking of cards, this is, oops, keep putting it upside down. This is my Dwarven Thief that I played at North Texas RPG Con in a game that Kelsey ran. Pretty cool. Okay, so next up, they have a pack of mini adventures that fit on a card. There's like 4 of these. And they're a really cool adventure. Kelsey ran this one right here, the Wavestone Monolith. It was a one-shot. We played it in one session. It took, I think we ran it for like 3.5 hours. I think it was what it ran. And perfect, man. Ready to go. It was a fun, super cool adventure that we ran through. So there's some mini adventures ready to go right there. And then there are some cursed scrolls, which is like a zine-sized adventure ready to go. Most of these cursed scrolls, so they have an adventure, they have a theme, there might be some deities, some new magic items. I'm going to go ahead and open one of these here so we can take a further look at it. And then there's usually a class or two, that are unique to this area or setting. So, Curse Scroll number 1, Diablerie. So spells, monsters, there's an adventure, and there's 3 classes in this one. You can learn to play a witch, a warlock, or a cursed knight. So once again, that's the cool looking image on there. Okay. On the back, she's got this cool little chart on some treasures. So we open it up, and immediately on the end page, there's a hex map on the surrounding area. And this area is called the Gloaming. And then she's got some charts, some rumors, and stuff ready to go. Already right out of the gate. There's a little introduction on what this is about. There's some characters. So that cursed knight is the Knight of St. Idris class. We got that. Then there's the Warlock class. There we go. And the Witch class. So we got that. Each class that she comes up with, there are unique titles depending on if you're lawful, chaotic, neutral, and whatever level that you are. So that's pretty cool. She's got different types of patrons listed or gods. So that's cool to give it a nice little thing there. There are patron boons for your warlock there, depending on who their patron is. Then we got magic. You know, there's a mishap table. And there's a witch spell list here with new spells that were not in the core book. So you could think of these are like little add-ons. So that's cool. And then in the back here, we've got the actual campaign setting called The Gloaming. So it goes through there. It's got little entries for all the numbers on the hex map. Then it's got a unique monsters in here. So all the monsters you're going to need. And then the adventure itself, the dungeon, the hideous halls of Maglubleb. I think that's probably how you pronounce it. Maybe. Or am I wrong? Let me know in the comments below if I butchered that name and how to pronounce it correctly. And then it lists all the different areas. And then there's the map of the dungeon. Pretty extensive dungeon in this one here. So, I mean, they're pretty cool. And each one of these curse scrolls, I like that. Let's see here. Let me put this one back in the sleeve so I do not forget. Keep it nice and protected. Maybe. Not wanting to cooperate. All right, there we go. All right. And then it's Curse Scroll 2, this one right here. So there's some desert sorcerers, bandits, lost treasures, runes, there's pit fights, and an adventure in there. So a unique adventure, more classes, more monsters, and whatnot that are in there. So that's number 2. And then there's number 3 here. And in this one here, I believe there are a couple different classes. This is kind of like a Viking, like Valkyrie type adventure in here. Since this one doesn't have a whole lot on the front there, I'll pop it open real quick. I don't remember off the top of my head what there are. So there's the Sea Wolf class. Check out that cool art. There's the Seer class right there. Pretty cool. And so that's the only 2 classes in this one. Big section of this book is the actual gameplay with the monsters. New list of spells for the Seer. Some more monsters. Let's see here. Brief look at the dungeon there. Pretty good sized little dungeon. Yeah. So that's the options you have available. There is some rules for playing solo. She released those just recently. And Kelsey, when I spoke to her at North Texas, she's working on a big mega dungeon currently. She's also working on Scrolls 4, 5, and 6. That'll be coming out, I believe it's supposed to be next year sometime. That are supposed to have a lot of options for overland play that are extended, because the rule books does have some overland rules and whatnot, but there's some areas she's going to flesh out a little bit more detail. But there's a lot already. ShadowDark, it's still new. There's still a lot of cool things. The beauty about ShadowDark is it's quick and easy to pick up and learn, especially if you played 5e. There are a lot of really cool elements. And the beauty about it is there are a lot of OSR, or old school Renaissance rules or feel kind of mixed in with 5e to give you a little bit of both there. Both, new age stuff and old age stuff all wrapped together in a nice little package. So definitely, I would definitely highly recommend picking it up, running it for your players. When I've run it and when they've had a really good time with it. So yeah, have you played ShadowDark RPG? And if so, are you still running it? What do you like about it? Is there anything you don't like about it? Let me know down below in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe to keep updated on new videos. And is there a particular topic or video you'd like me to make answering a question you have? If so, let me know, and we'll take care of it. All right. Anyhow, happy gaming, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.